All right, hello everyone. Let's wait for others. All right. So, hello and welcome. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. I'm excited for what we are gonna do on today's section. Today it's gonna be all around building your 2025 quarter four internet marketing plan and really kind of setting yourself up to accomplish the goals and really knock your objectives out of the park. So this is a Zoom webinar. When I ask a question, you can, type into chat and my team will be on the chat as well. And then that way we can make it very interactive. I think that's gonna make it more entertaining. It's gonna make it more engaging, and ultimately my true hope is that you get more out of it, right? All right. So still people are joining. It's great. So let's get started. Plan for the session today. We're gonna set clear goals, targets for 2025 quarter four, and we're gonna realign your KPIs and tracking to achieve outcomes. We're gonna map out our plan for the accomplishment. We're gonna be talking about budget. We're gonna be talking about the channels and important trends. And also, we are going to set you up for massive success in 2025, quarter four and beyond. So we prepared a workbook and a worksheet. So you can download it. Let me put it into chat for you. I see still people are joining. Right. So let me put that into chat. Right. This is the workbook. Where is it? It's great. And let me put the worksheet as well. Okay. So all you need to do is when you hit the link, just click on file and make a copy for yourself. And you can rename it with your company name, with your name, it doesn't matter. But please, instead of asking permission to, make a change on it, just, make your own copy so nobody can see your numbers, your revenue, your cost per conversion. We are going to be talking about all about them. So you can just type ABC Furniture 2025 plan workbook. Yep. And same for the worksheet as well. You can just hit file and make a copy and just rename it. It's going to be, confidential. Nobody will see your numbers. Perfect. All right. So let's continue. I think everybody is ready now. Yep. So we're going to start with setting clear goals, right? So, all right. You can get help from our team if you couldn't download it. Okay, perfect. So we are going to start. The first thing first we want to do is we want to set clear targets. So what are your goals for 2025 quarter four? just a second, think about it. Like, it is a shopping season, right? And we want to get most out of quarter 4. In the absence of goals, you're almost like this boat that's out at sea where the currents are going to take you wherever it wants to take you. Like, if you are going to generate $2 million in revenue in your furniture business this year, and that's kind of what you are set to do. If you get there, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's just kind of you are going with the flow where anytime I get with a furniture store and we get clear, like we just spent the time to say, okay, where do we want to be at the end of this year? How much revenue do we want to generate as an organization? So at this time, like we are fighting with fear, right? Uncertainty in the market, tariffs. I'm not going to be talking about, politics here, but this year is tough for everybody. And we don't want to wrap up the year with these numbers for most of you guys, right? Yes. So I'll tell you that if you set your goals clearly, you are not going to be a lonely sailing boat. And when we take time to get clear, we can create our own momentum and we can take charge of our destiny. And so that's what we are going to do today. I'm going to give you guys a quick exercise for this, and then we're going to get into more practical stuff. But in your workbook, at the very top, it's asking for a current snapshot. Let me open up the workbook here. Yep. It is asking for your current snapshot. You can improve what you measure, right? So you should know your numbers. You can just, make your best estimate. Then, you can continue and you can play with it after the session. No problem. Like if you don't know your um, number of sales, average sales value, then you can come back to the document and you can complete it. No problem. So what you need to write down, like you need to write down your average monthly revenue and a typical number of sales or messages per month. I just put messages because like you should know your KPIs. If it is a store visit, you need to be tracking that. If it is a number of leads, instant forms, messages, Instagram messages, or Facebook messages, or WhatsApp, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, the most important metric is the sales, right? And you can write down all of the key metrics. And when I say average ticket, I mean average sales value. Perfect. So most of you guys, like you drive traffic to your store and you do hard sale, with the sales reps on the floor. But some of you go online. Some of you generate, leads to get more projects. So, but today predominantly I'll be talking about a regular mom and pop, brick and mortar furniture stores. All right. And also, like, we should know our long term vision. I mean, like, if you want to wrap up the year with like 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million, $3 million in revenue, you can write down it. And also, you can also write down your 2025 and 26 together, if you want to open up a new stores or if you want to downsize, like you can write down your number of stores as well. And also you should have a strong why because it's going to be, your motivator. right? Perfect. So right now, like, let's go to lead generation target and let me show you the worksheet. It is perfect. Let me grab that from right. So I have it here. Yep. So for this year, for 2025, you can write down your revenue target and average sales value on the worksheet. And it's going to calculate number of sales automatically. And you can, and it's going to give you September, October, November targets as well automatically. But what I want to do right now, let's go to lead generation target tab. And once you put that annual revenue goal, and it's going to calculate your monthly revenue target. Yeah, it's going to be just divided by 12. And then if you put your average sales value, then you're going to have number of sales, will be required to hit your monthly goal. And you can even put your conversion rate. If you don't know these numbers, like that's okay. Like you should just go back to, your data and you need to analyze it and you can come to here. Yep. So, and if you know your average cost per generated lead, like I put $20 here, but I can put 25. So it's gonna give you a monthly budget for the ads and digital marketing as well. So let's put it $20. So I need to generate 833 leads per month on average with $20. So my monthly budget has to be digital marketing budget has to be a little bit over 16K to hit 25 sorry 2.5 million for 2025. You can have like you can have your numbers like let's say 1.5 million. So the monthly budget will be different. Let's go back to the slides and where is it? Let's all right. Yep. So we got the lead generation target planner. And so what's your goal for 2025 quarter four? If you already know your numbers, until August, like you can sum up the revenue and you're going to have a clear picture for the last 4 months. It could be like your key performance indicator could be like a store visit or website visitors or add to cart, to get there. And we have also another tab, Marketing Budget Planner. So in this example, like you can go to the tab and once you put down your revenue goal and once you hit like a percentage, I mean, I'll be talking about it later. It's gonna give you your monthly digital marketing budget. And you can also divide it, You can also decide your SEO, your PPC, your display retargeting, ads budget per year and per month as well. It's taking it. So let me show you here. If you hit budget allocations tab, it's going to give you your monthly budget for online marketing, offline marketing, for repeat business. If you set up events, if you do radio, which is not recommended, but if you do mass advertisement as well with television, so you can put that as well. And you can make another copy for the next year. You can write down your 2026 goals as well. And in December and January, we are going to have 2026 digital marketing plan section. So we are going to be, talking about it again. Right. So let me go back to the slides. And now we set our goals. Don't worry, like if you don't know like what could be your ideal goal, like I highly recommend putting something, exciting for you, because we want to push ourselves, for the rest of the year. And, the shopping season, September, October, November, and December, like right season for furniture stores. Yes. All right. So now we are going to be talking about marketing strategy. We have accelerated growth model that we implement for our clients, and I'll be, walking through it. We have three critical components here. As you know, we need to drive leads. We need to get more people to our stores. And also we need to get people on our website, on our social media profiles, to get more leads. Driving leads is the most important thing. But then what we need to do, we need to maximize the conversions. Meaning like we can get people, we can, show our ads. We can be very, visible to others in our area. But if we are not converting them, it's not going to help our business. After maximizing the conversions, the third step is optimize results. Meaning we need to work on optimizing our ROI, our return on investment, return on ad spending, and we will be, working on it. So, and for driving leads, this is like 9-step. Yes. All right. So, guys, yeah, I'll be answering your questions at the end. Don't worry. So I'm going to be starting with organic SEO. Organic SEO was that like people were talking like that in the digital marketing industry. But what we realized, especially in the last 6 months, people are talking to AI, and we call it AEE, Answer Engine Optimization. And we are getting really good leads from ChatGPT, from Gemini. Like once people ask like, hey, I want to buy a furniture, why should I get? Or people ask ideas to those, search engines. It was always important, like we were getting really good results from organic SEO, local SEO. Like, of course, you need to keep getting people from Google Maps in your local, and you are not going to be paying, because it's organic, but it takes time, as you know, like organic always takes time. And organic SEO now helps us to get ranked and, get really good high intent buyers from AI as well. So we're gonna have another session for that, but I'm telling you guys, like, now SEO is really important for a typical furniture store. And next, like, we have paid search. So on paid search, we are getting really good results on Google and Meta ads. And what we do, like, first, we optimize your Google ads. We target people, with the right keywords. And also, then we retarget them with Meta ads, meaning on social media, once they come to your website, we retarget them for the next 6 days. And in that way, we can bring, those people again to your social media profiles, to your website, to your store. And the rate is like over 35%, which is really high. And if you are a furniture store targeting your local area, you can do it with the minimum budget, like $2,000-$3,000 per month. And it works really well. Let me show you here, like, we have PPC here in general, and store traffic ads, and organic foundation. And when I say organic foundation, like, it's going to be SEO and organic social. And we retarget those visitors for 6 days, for 14 days with retargeting ads. And the third thing, to drive leads, it's database. Database is like one of my favorite things, like one of the best steps for us, because, like, if you have like over 1,000 contact information, previous clients in your database on your POS system, then you can email them, you can SMS them, you can run some campaigns exactly to target those people. And if you customize it, let's say, hey, John, you purchased a sofa 2 years ago from us, and we are running a summer campaign or Labor Day campaign, and we just want to let you know you're going to be getting additional 5-10% discount because you trusted us, and we want to have a repeated business with you. Like, if you have some customization on your email, on your SMS, on your ads, then people will come to you because they did a business with you, they purchased the product and service from you, and next time, like, they trust you and they're gonna buy it, without thinking a lot. So using the database, it's a game changer, guys. And the next thing, like, what you can do traffic light yourself. Like, do you have a foundation for organic growth with SEO, especially local SEO for most of you? Do you have ads on Google and Meta, meaning Facebook, Instagram? And do you run retargeting ads? And if you are not a new business, you should have a database. And do you leverage your database with running some customized campaigns for them? Yeah, traffic light yourself. You can just, write red, yellow, and green. Green means like we're doing it, it's perfect. Red is like, no, like, we have no idea, like, or we didn't even start it. And yellow is like, somehow we are doing it but not getting results. So let's continue with maximize conversions. It starts with a website, and we highly recommend having a Shopify website, guys. Shopify is the best platform for furniture stores, to be honest. Like the performance, the quality of the service, you know, yeah, it's getting better day by day. And we highly recommend having a Shopify website. In the past, like 4 or 5 years ago, we were building some other, websites with Wix, um, WooCommerce, some custom websites. But after Shopify, um, we don't need any other platforms, to be honest. And what is next? Of course, reputation. When I say reputation, first thing you need to remember Google reviews. And if you have a CRM, that's perfect. If you have some review cards that you can, share it with your delivery team and they can, get instant Google reviews or Facebook reviews for your business, guys. Reputation is important because what we realize that even if you run ads on platforms like Google and Meta, people check your Google My Business profile plus your website. So you should have a pretty good website, an appealing website, and your Google reviews have to be, really good, like over 4.5. And what we realized that if you have more than 50 reviews in last 6 months, Google will promote your business, organically as well. So that's the secret. Yep. Try to get at least 50 reviews, you know, in 6 months. It's perfect. And then automation. Automation is like if you are using already Shopify, then you can have some automations for add to cart, abandoned cart automations. You can have some automations for buyers. And also, like you can have some other CRM platforms. We can offer you some, but you can, use any of them, and you can use it as a team, and you can create your own workflows, and you can, request reviews after the delivery immediately, or you can, automate SMS to let people know that you're gonna be delivering it, on that day. And also you can track all of the calls, all of the leads, and automation is huge. Like guys, one of the mistakes, done by many furniture stores, they focus on social media a lot or Google ads or paid ads, and they miss, some other opportunities with automation. Like you will be sitting on the treasure, and you will be missing all of the opportunities. Let me tell you one example. One of my clients told me that they have 46,000 contact information of their previous clients since 2016 from 5 or 6 locations. And I said, like, can you share it with us? And we, eliminated some of the old data, and we start running, ads. Also, we start sending, SMS and email to those people, and those are all customized. And what we realized that we had like additional 120K sales just from those campaigns. Yeah, it is a game changer, guys. And I find most furniture stores don't have an automation strategy in place to help them follow up with the leads that are coming through SEO or through paid ads. All right. So you can do traffic light for yourself. Just think about a minute. You know, do you need a new website? Or if you have already, a website on Shopify, or if you are okay with your website, are you implementing some strategies for reputation and automation? I think the average that I am seeing in the industry right now is the automation is the big thing that's missing, like having a strategy to automate, to have to wait text messaging and proactively manage the process just in chats. Just to make sure you guys are still there, you are still tracking with me as you look all these driving leads and maximizing conversions. Yeah. What's the big gotcha for you right now? Right. Perfect. So let's continue with optimize results. So here is the thing, like when it comes to optimizing results, like total spend is important. And if you are spending, generally speaking, if you are spending less than 5% of your revenue, then definitely you are under investing for digital marketing. And if you want to have like moderate growth, like it's going to be 6 to 15% of your revenue. And if you are investing more than 15%, it's like kind of accelerated growth. But some companies, they are making more than 10 million, so their percentage will be a little bit different. This is like for companies making up to 10 million. All right. And you can go to marketing budget planner and you can put your percentage. It is here. Like if you say 10%, it's going to calculate it immediately. Yeah. Data is important, guys. Like you can improve what you measure. It is the most important thing for your business. Whatever the budget was for the year, let's say it was 25K, or let's say it was $10,000 per month. How much do I actually spend? How much went to see? How much went to pay per click? How much went to paid ads? What was my total spend? And what was my average cost per lead? So average cost per lead is very important, guys. And I'll come to that, but you can write down here. You need to know your cost per lead and your average sales value. That these are very important to, decide what percentage you are going to be allocating for digital marketing. All right. And we already talked about the average cost per lead. Yep. And once we go to average cost per lead by source, you can go to your worksheet and you can do it from there. Perfect. And the last thing will be like return on investment. I found that furniture and mattress stores that know these metrics know without a question month over month how much was spent, what's the average cost per lead, what was the actual return on investment. They are the most confident and also the most equipped to hit their goals, to achieve their goals, and continue to take things to the next level. And so I love to have you rate yourself on this. Yeah. And again, like you can't improve what you don't measure, right? And you need to know it, you need to measure it. And please traffic light yourself. You know, is it red, yellow, and green? Perfect. And takeaways like, what area do you need to focus on most? What is the lowest hanging fruit? Like when once we go back to the, accelerated growth model, like you might be missing like maybe three, four steps. That's okay. No problem. Like this takes time. And even like once we get started, like we cannot implement all to our new clients like during onboarding. This is a process. So you should know what you are missing right now for your business, and you can plan it. You can say, hey, like I'll be optimizing SEO and paid ads because like I'm a new business, I don't have a database, but I need to keep my data, because I'll be using it in the future. Or like if you if your website is old, like not displaying your branding, your products, then you can start with the website, the fundamentals. But you should know that I should put something, for the Google ads because I want to get more Google reviews, sorry. And for automations, like you can look for some plugins, some applications, to automate your reviews, especially like I'm emphasizing the reviews because it's important. And then you can decide like if you are spending less than 5%, 5 to 15, over 15, like you can think about your total spend. You can say, hey, like quarter four is coming, so I need to invest more. And you need to know your average cost per lead. That's very important. Or you can take it like instead of lead, average cost per sales. Yes, sales is the most important thing at the end of the day. Yeah. And return on investment. Under return on investment, also you need to think about return on ad spending, ROAS. But ROI, as a business owner, you need to know your ROI, like how much I'm spending, how much I am getting in return from my digital marketing. All right, now we need to plan our focus, right? So for focus, like what we do, we create a digital marketing calendar for our clients, and we know like on what month what campaigns will be on. So you can definitely customize it for your business. We just put some general campaign ideas here. Of course, like for December it's going to be Christmas. For November it's going to be Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall season campaign, summer campaign, Independence Day, 4th of July campaigns, Memorial Day, Father's Day. It's up to your business. So you have to create your marketing calendar so you can focus on your campaigns during that time. Plus, I'll be asking you what would it mean to you? Yeah, this could be too much information for you at this time, but definitely you can watch the recording and you can schedule a call with me, and we can plan your year together and I can give you a roadmap. And if you want to work with us, that's awesome. Like, but if you don't want to work, like that's okay. Like we just get to know each other. I just want to give as much as I can to the people in furniture industry. So that's my goal. And this is like a summary of the 9 clear steps to triple your sales by getting your internet marketing right for furniture and mattress stores. We name it the accelerated growth roadmap. So we talk about organic, paid, database, website, reputation, automation. And for the optimizing results, we need to know our total spend, average cost per sales or cost per lead, and return on investment. And we call it also digital dominance method. So you can write down your top 3 action items, and don't try to do it, at once. Like it's going to be too much. So you need to know your strengths and weaknesses as a business. So you should write down top priorities, like what you are missing in this growth roadmap. Write down your action items. I'll be pause a minute. And also, like, I'll share a checklist with you. So you can go to furnituremarketingpros.com, and you can go to free resources and checklist, and you can download it. So let me try to put that into chat. Checklist. Yep, you can download it from here. And it covers almost everything related to your digital marketing and your fundamentals. Like, is your website optimized for conversion? Is your website optimized for search engine rankings? Is your company optimized to rank on Google Maps? Are you taking advantage of paid online marketing? So you will be checking, or these are gonna be, to-do list for you. And I heard this, many, many times from our strategy sections, like half my advertising spend is vested. The trouble is, I don't know which half. And if you take it serious, guys, if you complete the worksheet for your business, then definitely, like, you will know, what to do next for your business. And to be honest, like, you should get help, a professional help. But if you are an early stage company, definitely, like, you can do some basic things with freelancers or by yourself, by checking this checklist, and also like creating marketing calendar, measuring your cost per lead, deciding your budget, and putting, setting clear goals. And what we covered today, we've talked about goals, targets. We look at the big picture strategy. We look at the digital dominance method, kind of all the things that you want to put in place. I feel like you probably have most of what you need from a plan perspective to say, okay, here is, what we need to do going into 2025 quarter 4 and the next year 2026 as well. I don't want this, to be longer than it needs to be. I don't want to be more technical than you want it to be. I can dive into some specific details if you have any questions. So we talk about the clear goals, targets for the year, and we realign KPIs and tracking to achieve outcomes. We mapped out our plan for accomplishment. We talk about the budget, just keep that in mind. Like 15% is like 10%. It could be 10% for you. You can get help from us. You can schedule a call with me, and also you can talk to ChatGPT or other generative AI um, chats that you can ask for more detailed search. And we talk about the channels, important trends. And here, guys, like, what my offer will be for you, like, you can schedule a call with me. you can go to furnituremarketingpros.com and you can hit book my call, book my discovery call, whatever, or you can directly call 855. I think we have a new number. Sorry, let me give you the new number. It's going to be 973-832-0932. So you can call that number, and definitely we will be, scheduling your one-on-one section with me. So, and the other thing, if you didn't get your book yet, we have a free book offer for you guys, for the people in furniture industry. This is like 398 pages. And it covers everything that we talk about today, and it gives you more details. And you can go to furnituremarketingpros.com and free resources again, and furniture marketing book. And we even cover the shipping as well. So you don't need to put your credit card, nothing, like I'll ship it to you. And typically after you fill out the form, my team calls you to verify your address and to verify that you are in furniture industry or a furniture store, a mattress store. So we ship it only for people in furniture industry and furniture stores. All right. So yep, thank you, Katyana, for putting that in the chat. All right. So you will receive, let me stop sharing. And I'll be talking about the all right. So sorry, Charles, like I couldn't see your message. It is now a bit to size. You will receive a link for the recording. Definitely, like we're gonna have it on YouTube, and you can watch it from there, and you will receive an email with the replay link, so you can hit that link, and you can see it in details. I'm ready to answer your questions. Thank you, Charles. So you can either write to host and panelists only, or you can just hit everyone, so everyone can see your questions. Okay. So we had a really slow season in June, July. What we need to do? Okay, so I know, like, for most of you guys, like, we are fighting with fear. I'm not going to talk about the politics, but most people like delay their purchases, and July was slow. June, July, May, these are the slow months for many furniture businesses, but it was not so slow. I know that. So in the first week and second week of August, like, we see, better results for our clients. And definitely, like, you can get prepared in June, July, and August time for the rest of the year. Meaning, like, what we do, we plan for our clients quarter four, typically in July and August. We don't wait until September or October to start, running campaigns. So we plan it, we allocate our budget. And the other best practice is, like, you can run campaigns, with low cost, low investment campaigns. You can generate enormous results. Like, you can use your database, you can run email campaigns, SMS campaigns, and you can bring more people to your store if you use it well. Other than that, like if your business affected a lot in July, I mean, like, don't be so upset about it. And because, like, you need to have your goals for the end of the year and do your best. Meaning, like, most of our clients, they arrange some events in their, showroom, and they try to, connect with the local communities, and they attended um, some industry events like High Point Market, Las Vegas Market, and they try to, build relationship with other, people in the industry. And also, like, you can develop relationship with the developers, especially people in hospitality, industry. You can, you can be one of their providers. And also, you can contact with developers as well, in the construction industry, because some of our clients, like, they had some staging with the developers and it went really well, and they use it, they use that, um, building, like, a partnership, um, as a second or third store for their business. Like, when someone comes to their store, they say, like, hey, we have a home, like a house that we are having, display products right now, and let's go together. And if that is close to your store, people, generally say yes, and they come to, your uh, $2-3 million. This works well, especially for the people in high-end furniture, um, because, like, if you have like 2-3 million, 5 million um, dollar home, and if you put all of your, new models, new collections in it, and then, selling will be easier for you. And most of our successful examples, like, in our clients, they did some extra work during this slow seasons. Of course, you can take time off, and, you can go for a vacation. But, if you want to make some more money, like, you should always keep looking for new opportunities. You shouldn't stick with the, Google Ads, Meta Ads only. If they don't work, for the slow seasons, like, you can decrease your budget, and you can, allocate some of your budgets for the traditional marketing as well. I'll be honest to you, like, and once we have consultancy, relationship with you, like, as a client, like, I always tell you, like, at the end of the day, the most important thing is, you know, your revenue. All right. So other than that, why you highly recommend Shopify? Okay. So like, I built websites, like, I don't know, like, hundreds of websites since 2019, and I realized that, like, when I built a website with Shopify, I had no issues at least 3 to 5 years. Like, but you need to have the best, team, website team. And also, like, if you work with the right, web development company, they're gonna, fix all of the issues in the team. And also, like, it's going to be high performing, better design website for you, and you are not gonna have any issues for the next 3 or 5 years. And on Shopify hosts websites on their servers, so you don't need to pay to the digital marketing agency, uh, for hosting and maintenance. That's one thing. The other thing is, it is very secure, because they do the hosting. They take care of the security part, like maybe 80-90% of the security belongs to Shopify itself. And that's why, like, um still you need to have SEO, still you might need to have someone managing your products on Shopify, but Shopify is the right platform, because like some other startup companies, like they build, plugins. All of the big name companies, big name, financial companies, CRM companies, they have integrations with Shopify. So it's going to be either just logging, with your credentials to those platforms, and wow, like you are gonna have integrations in seconds. Meaning, like, if you use Affirm, ASIMA, like those kind of financial institutions, then you don't need to worry about the integration part, because they already have integrations with Shopify. That's the other thing. Yeah, for the book, like you don't need to pay anything. Like, just put your information, and my team will call you to verify your info, and then we're gonna ship it. Um, Almost every day we ship, 10 to 20 books. Yeah, we send hundreds of books. Perfect. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap up the call. You can go to furnituremarketingpros.com, and you can schedule one-on-one section with me, and we can talk specific to your business. I know this was a very generic, session, but I believe you learned a lot of things, and this is going to help your business. But you need to write down your action items, and you need to implement those, because theory will not help you. Like, this will increase your situation awareness, and you're gonna realize what's working, what's not, after that, once you implement it. Thank you. You have a great rest of the day, and thank you for participating in Furniture Success webinar. All right. Thank you, guys. You have a nice day.